Here's the thing. Once upon a time, a farmer was going on a walk around his farm to enjoy and reap the benefits of everything that he's built. And upon his walk, he came across a giant egg and recognized right away that it was an eagle egg. And he sat there and waiting, hoping that he would see the mother eagle come to claim her baby. But after an hour, 2 hours, it never happened. So he was determined to rescue this egg, and so he took it home. And then he gently placed it under one of his hen who had laid fresh eggs. And of course, that hen treated that egg just like the rest of her eggs and nurtured it, gave it warmth. And a few weeks later, of course, all of the chicken eggs hatched. And lo and behold, the eagle egg hatched as well. And like any good mother, this hen took on the eagle egg, the eaglet, just like her others. And so she began to train and teach the eagle, just like her other baby chickens, the things that chickens do. She taught it to scratch the ground for seeds. She taught it to peck at the ground to look for worms, and it did. And then one day she decided that all of her babies were ready to learn how to fly. So she took them to the edge and she made one by one take a flight. And at first the eaglet didn't do so good. But trial after trial, it began to fly, and it would fly just a short distance, like every single one of its brothers and all of its other friends too, learning to fly. And so it began to live the life of a chicken, pecking at the ground, finding worms, never feeling fully satisfied, taking flight, flying short distances, but never truly felt satisfied. And then one day, the eagle looked up into the sky and it saw this giant, majestic bird. And it asked all of its brothers and sisters and its friends, "Who is that?" And all its siblings and friends turn and says, "That's an eagle, the king of the sky, the bird of the clouds. We are chickens, the birds of the ground." And in that moment, something stirred inside the soul and the heart of the baby eagle. And that thing just festered and grew. And it was in that moment that the eagle had a decision to make. Does it live its life as it always has, like a chicken, pecking at the ground, eating seeds and eating worms and not feeling satisfied? Does it fly short distances, never feeling fulfilled? Or does it take a leap of faith and fly into the sky? So the question is, die like a chicken or fly to the sky and take the chance, not knowing if it would succeed? And so it closed its eyes, puffed its chest out, took this beautiful deep breath and went for it. And that was the day its life changed forever. So let me ask you a question, Chopsticks family. How many of us are born eagles? The answer is all of us. Yet, we are raised and conditioned to be chickens, to stay beneath our potential, to live a status quo life. And so afraid to take the risk, to take the leap. Because security is a little bit better than risk. And yet, security breeds discontent. And it breeds a level of uncomfortable to the soul. And so we just do the do. We just do the do. Over and over and over and over again. We live the same days, day after day after day, and we call it a life. Until, you know how many of us live in the some days, the land of some days? Someday, I'm going to go after my dream. Someday, I'm going to ask that guy for his number. Someday, I'm going to dance that dance. Someday, I'm going to sing that song. Someday, I'm going to write that book. Someday, someday, someday. We live in someday land until we run out of some days. And we all will run out of some days. Or we can be like that eagle. Nothing that stirs in our soul. The thing that we know we should be doing because that was the gift that was implanted in us. We don't take that leap of faith and fly and soar. And as a result, not only do we do damage and we do an injustice to our own life, but we also do an injustice to everyone else's life. Because if you think about it, the music that you enjoy today comes at someone taking the leap to sing. Their gift becomes our gift. Someone's genius, like a Elon Musk, creating an electric car that drives a long range, becomes our gift. So our gift is our gift to ourselves, but also the gift to the world. And if we pack like chickens, we cheat our life and we cheat this world and we cheat everyone. Isn't that true? So I hope, wish, and pray that if there is something in your heart, something that just won't leave you, I hope that you take that leap and express it. That's how you live a life that matters. And yes, it's scary. And yes, there's a chance that you might fall. It's almost like that one saying, it's like, but what if I leap and I fall? Oh, but what if you leap and you fly? What's wrong is always possible, but so what's right? What's good? A beautiful story. We're all egos. We're all born to be outstanding. Why fit in? Let me go back to the comments and address